meet the starting lineup for your...
Doris, opening night. This is what we've all been waiting for.
Oh, Kevin, for the die-hard fans, that late summer months, those are brutal. You're just anxious to get back at it and see the greatest in the game go and apply their craft. Can't wait.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Reed is out there with Nicholas Claxton, and it's Murray in at the point.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality if a defender overcommits. Nicely done.
Schroeder hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's McDaniels. There's the pass to Reed. Outside for Murray. Reed with it, just 5 on the clock. Down low, Pirtle with the steal. And now the fast break, Schroeder with the ball. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Passes it to Claxton. And Reed has it in the corner. Over Siakam. Reed gets the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Siakam outside. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. Here's Reed. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Anunoby. Siakam outside. They double-team Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Anunoby. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. And rejection by McDaniel.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Schroeder against Murray. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
There's Murray flexing on the D there. Big-time score despite the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
And here is Murray. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Now, here's Reed. Defense is right there. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded by Reed. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Edwards against Schroeder. Outside Edwards. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Murray, the pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the night. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Stolen by Reed. Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And this game is tied up now. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Schroeder outside. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Toronto with the ball to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Murray the pass to Edwards. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And the Raptors miss again. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Out to the right wing. Pirtle with the steal. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Going inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Second team foul.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the inbound, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Edwards. That one misses. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Siakam. Nothing on the board. And that one's good. Barnes.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Reed. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Raptors leading by 7. The pass to Siakam. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Knocks down the 3 ball. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Schroeder against Murray. 18 feet out. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Murray. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And just making it hard to stay on it. The dribble moves gets Murray the space he needs to operate.
And here is Barnes. He's got 6. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. Outside for Murray. Back to Finney-Smith from outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And it's good for 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Murray the pass to Edwards. Murray sets a screen for Edwards. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Edwards got 5 points so far. Now Barnes. Boucher finds Barnes. Back to Boucher. The tray. Simmons pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Up top, Edwards. Driving in. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. 6 points for him. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. It's good. Barnes has got the game tied up here for Toronto. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. McDaniels comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Noel comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Murray. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Trent outside, fires from the wing. Again, Toronto.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Conley against Flynn. Capella with a screen on Flynn. Conley, and again it's Minnesota.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Right there.
Trent with it. Rebounded by Capella.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Screen by Capella. Conley dishes to Capella. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam for 3. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. At the elbow, Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Capella.
Boy, excellent defensive position by Chris Boucher. Just changes that shot, guys.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead as they wrap up the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Conley. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Siakam. He has yet to score. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And Simmons kicks to Finney-Smith. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Flynn the pass to Trent. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Minnesota making some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Mike Conley. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says, he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say, that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Now here's Murray. He's got 9. And it's Edwards, top of the key. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Gary Trent Jr. taking pride in his defense right there. That's a big-time contest.
Here's McDaniels from the left block. He sends it through. McDaniels got his first points in this one.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Flynn against Murray. Outside Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Trent against Edwards. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Capella with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Flynn. Still yet to score. Pass to McDaniels from downtown. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Flynn against Murray. Dishes to Simmons. Pass to Capella. And the pass to Murray. Here he goes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Here's Trent. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. And here is Murray. He's got 11. It's Edwards on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for McDaniel. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Flynn. Minnesota also making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Capella. Reed comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's McDaniels in for Simmons. Greg, talking about Jakob Poeltl, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Raptors trail by 5. Siakam looking around. Feeds it to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's Murray. He's got 13. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Anunoby, here we go.
Here's a look at some stats for Poeltl. He's coming off an excellent.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Trent against Edwards. And again, no good by Toronto.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Murray, the pass to Claxton. Here's McDaniels. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen. Kicks to Murray. Outside Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Murray finds Edwards. Back to Murray. There's the pick. Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 9 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now McDaniels. Back to Murray. From deep. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Now here's Schroeder. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
To the wing on the left. Back to Schroeder. Hurdle with a screen on Murray. Clock is at 3. Up again. Rebound, Minnesota. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Raptors. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Boucher kicks to Barnes. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 fouls.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Boucher. Pass to Anunoby. Can they get it? Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Murray. Here's Claxton, defended by Pirtle. Pirtle with the steal. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Anunoby's got it back down to within single digits for the Raptors. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Back to Murray. The pass to Claxton. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. He gets it in there. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Barnes sets a screen for Schroeder. Now here's Boucher. Guarded closely. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Schroeder.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Outside Edwards. Here's Reed, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Schroeder passes to Boucher. Murray against Schroeder. Here's the 3.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Scotty Barnes. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Siakam finds Barnes. Shoots over McDaniel. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Siakam outside. Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. There's the screen. Murray, the pass to Reed. Good D by Siakam. Here's Toronto. They're on a 15-4 run. He kicks to Schroeder. Passes to Anunoby. Siakam with it. He's covered by Murray. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead. And Murray's got the ball here for Minnesota. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Schroeder. Minnesota with the rebound. Murray dishes to Edwards. Back to Murray. Shoots over Schroeder. Murray, good. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
After developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Well, Cat obviously adds a lot to this team with his size and skill, versatile scorer. There aren't many big men who can do what he does defensively.
And now we look back at the first half. Guys, some adjustments needed for the Toronto Raptors.
Their effort on the glass is keeping them competitive. They're active at both ends, chasing the missed shots. That's their advantage in this matchup.
Gee, listening to Shaq, you'd think he was a rebounding expert.
I was, in my former life.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Nice decision by Murray, choosing to move the ball to the open guy off the pick and roll.
Here's Schroeder. Takes it off the glass. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray outside. Puts up a deep three. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Again, Toronto.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Raptors trail by 4. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 11. Siakam outside. Pass to Purdy. Pocket 6. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And it's Schroeder missing. Minnesota leading by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. There's a screen. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's Schroeder. 13 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Edwards. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Barnes outside. Lachey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray, the pass to Claxton. To the left side wing. Edwards with the screen. Reed finds Edwards. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Well, you look at Claxton, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Clint Capella, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Trent's checked in for Toronto. Toronto calls timeout.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Here's Schroeder. Trent with the wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Trent. Outside for Murray. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Siakam passes to Schroeder. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Now Edwards. 18 points for him. And he drives in. Claxton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The drive by Barnes. And that one drops for him. And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
You see the strength of Scotty Barnes on that drive. If he creates momentum, you better look out.
Minnesota making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reed. And Simmons subbed in for McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Siakam outside. Pass to Trent. Barnes kicks to Trent. For the lead. Here's Pirtle. Plays it up and banks it in. Pirtle's got 10 points in the game.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Finney-Smith in the post. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Siakam outside. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Schroeder passes to Boucher. Back to Schroeder. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Trent against Edwards. Screen by Capella. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here is Edwards. 18 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Schroeder with the ball. Murray on him, and that one's good. Schroeder.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Yep, it counts.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's Boucher. Trent outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Boucher finds Barnes. Trent left side. 5 on the clock. Over Edwards. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 10 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Back to Barnes. Shot from 16. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Timberwolves trail. Murray with it. 20 points for him. Right side, Edwards. Here's Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Timberwolves also changing it up. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Murray. Conley, the pass to Capella. Barnes looking around. Finds the open look, and it's on target. 14 points for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
To the inside, swiped it away. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity, and finished off by Finney-Smith.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Stolen by Conley. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Conley. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Inside. Here's Barnes. Got a hand on it. And they recover it. They set the screen to the paint. Tries again. Out to the right wing. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Boucher's got 6.
This is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Up top, Capella. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trent passes to Schroeder. 1:03 left in the third. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Here's Noel. Defended by Trent. Now, Noel. Hasn't made one yet. Yes, that goes in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Barnes up top. Guarded by Simmons. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Schroeder against Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Here's Noel. Passes it to Capella. With 1 on the clock, he lays it in. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. A 2-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jalen Noel. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. 5 to shoot. Trent, he's open. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here is Conley. Pass to Noel. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Capella. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the right side. Here's Schroeder. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley, the pass to Noel. Conley with the screen on Trent. Out to Conley to take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Schroeder finds Trent.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Now here's Trent. He's defended by Noel. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Trent.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Toronto calls timeout.
Start it.
Birtle is checked in for the Raptors. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DeJounte Murray comes in for Michael Conley. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from them, starting now. We'll see if that message resonated. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Trent. Pirtle, the second chance points on the tip in.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Here's Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. Edwards got 22.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
McDaniels passes to Pirtle. Now, here's Siakam. Finney-Smith defending. Siakam misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Trent against Murray. Down low. Edwards can't hit. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Porter finds Siakam, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Murray dishes to Edwards. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Murray.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's Siakam. The putback, Pirtle. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 1.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Outside Edwards. Here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer is right on target.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniel. OG Anunoby comes in for Porter. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. And a wide open look for Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Murray. Capella with a screen on Schroeder. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Schroeder outside. The pass to Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Screen by Capella. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Siakam outside. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got 9 points now in the quarter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Simmons passes to Finney Smith. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Passes it to Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And here's Barnes for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here is Murray. Claxton with it to the middle. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Edwards. And Anunoby, here we go. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Outside Edwards. Siakam kicks to Anunoby, and they take the lead. And that's 17 points for OG Anunoby.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to Reed. Now McDaniels, shot clock at 5, sinks the triple. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Barnes finds Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Here's Edwards. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Minnesota calls timeout. Shot clock at 2. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's a 24-second violation. Toronto.
Now Schroeder to the inside. The kick out to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Schroeder outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Stolen by Reed. And stolen by Barnes. Schroeder outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Schroeder's got 15 points here in the second half. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. Murray outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 1. Barnes outside. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Murray dishes to McDaniels. Edwards against Purtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, stepping up OG Anunoby, he has become such a valuable contributor to this team.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Anunoby against Edwards. Murray outside. On the clock. And Pirtle pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Here's Murray. Fires the three. Misses the three.